Have you ever noticed something strange? Sometimes, the people you care about the most are the ones who drain you the deepest. You don't hate them, you don't wish them harm. But being around them feels heavy. You replay conversations. You overthink your words. You explain yourself again and again and still feel misunderstood. And one day, a question appears in your mind. Why do I feel better when I stop holding on? Today, we're not talking about cutting people off angrily. We're not talking about revenge or bitterness. We're talking about something quieter, something healthier. Why letting go of certain people doesn't break you, it frees you. And why science, psychology, and real life all agree on this. From childhood, we're taught a simple idea. Hold on, never give up on people. Loyalty means staying, no matter what. But no one teaches us this part. Not everyone who enters your life is meant to stay forever. Some people are lessons, phases, mirrors, chapters, not destinations. When we confuse attachment with love, we start suffering. Because love grows, but unhealthy attachment clings, and clinging costs energy. Your brain runs on energy. Every relationship you maintain requires emotional fuel, attention, patience, understanding, regulation. When a relationship is healthy, that energy comes back to you. But when it's not, you give, you adjust, you explain, you forgive, you stay silent, and slowly, your emotional battery drains. Psychologists call this emotional depletion. Your body feels it as constant tiredness, anxiety, overthinking, loss of joy. Letting go doesn't create happiness. It removes the source of exhaustion that was blocking it. Here's something important. Your brain is uncomfortable with unfinished emotional loops. When someone disrespects you, invalidates your feelings, keeps crossing boundaries, gives inconsistent affection, your brain stays alert. It keeps asking, what did I do wrong? How do I fix this? What if I try one more time? This is why certain people stay in your mind even when they're not present. Letting go closes the loop. And when the loop closes, your nervous system finally rests. Peace isn't loud. It's the absence of tension. Many people think they're afraid of losing others, but often, the real fear is this. If I let go, who will I be? Because for a long time, you shaped yourself around someone else, their moods, their expectations, their approval. Letting go feels scary because it forces you to return to yourself. But here's the truth. Every time you stay where you are disrespected, you leave yourself a little. Every time you silence your needs, you choose someone else over your own well-being. Letting go is not rejection, it's self-return. People often say, I didn't realize how unhappy I was until I felt free. That's because happiness is not always something you add. Sometimes, it's something you remove. When you let go, your mind becomes quieter, your emotions stabilize, your self-trust increases, your confidence rebuilds naturally. Your brain releases fewer stress hormones and more calming ones. This isn't spiritual talk, it's biology. This part matters. Letting go does not mean you didn't love them. You're selfish, you failed, you gave up too easily. Sometimes it means you tried long enough, you explained enough, you waited enough. Growth often requires grief. You grieve the version of the relationship you hoped for, not the one you actually had. And that grief is healthy. When you let go of the wrong people, something interesting happens. Space appears, and space invites peace, better relationships, clarity, self-respect. You stop chasing connection and start attracting alignment. People who respect boundaries feel drawn to those who have them. Letting go teaches your brain, I matter too. Holding on says, maybe if I shrink myself, this will work. Letting go says, I refuse to disappear to be loved. One causes slow damage, the other causes short pain, then healing. Pain with direction heals. Pain without change repeats. Not everyone you lose is a loss. Some are releases. Some are reminders of how strong you are. And some leave so you can finally hear yourself again. Letting go doesn't mean your heart hardened. It means your heart learned discernment. If letting go made you happier, it wasn't because you stopped caring. It was because you finally started caring about the one person you can't replace, you.